Welcome to Taste with Smaj. And this time what we have is pounded yam with egusi, spinach and lobster. Let's make a start. Okay, so now we're gonna make a start with our ingredients. We have the pounded yam flour, we've got your lobster, spinach, egusi, garlic, bell peppers, onions. So let's make a start by peeling the ginger, slicing the onions, get it all into the blender with your garlic, as you can see, and then you want your tin tomatoes also in there. Let's speed it up just a little. So you want everything straight inside your blender. Bring it together, and on the next stage for the lobster you need to bring your water to a boil, and what I'm putting in there is salt, and then you drop your lobster in very hot temperature for about 11 minutes. Once it's cooked, you wanna bring it out, leave it to the side and let it cool down. If you can, probably get it in the chiller or on the fridge until it's nice and cold. Next stage, get your pan nice and hot for the stew. So you want to make sure you get your oil in there. Make sure the pan is very, very hot, and you want to put your stew mix straight in there, but you want to make sure that it's bubbling, sizzling, bubbling when you pour it in, as you'll see in a second. Get a lid straight on it because it will be splashing all over the place. Okay, and then what you want to do at the same time, use some chicken stock or whatever kind of stock that you've got that you might prefer. Drop it into there at the same time. You want to keep back some of that stew mix and also add it to the egusi and your crayfish mix as well at the same time. Straight into that little pot. You want it to be a nice thick consistency, because what you're going to do once that your stew is boiling, you're going to drop these into there later on. But for now, slice your spinach, get it ready, and get your water ready at the same time in the sink, because you're going to need to rinse that. There you go. Get the spinach inside, give it a quick rinse. Get your sieve on the side. Yep, so this is what I was talking about before. With your crayfish and your egusi mix, you want to drop that into the stew. So you've dropped the temperature of your stew at this point, and you want it to cook out nice and slow. The secret to cooking a good stew is not to cook it fast, it's to cook it nice and slow on a low heat. Remember, this can take about 40 to 45 minutes on a nice low temperature. Next, for the pounded yam, don't forget, bring your water to boil, then you want to add your powder slowly. Continue stirring because you don't want it to be lumpy at all. Add your powder to it slowly and keep it moving. Stirring it around non-stop. Be consistent with it. And don't forget to beat it, pulling it towards the pan each and every time, as you're about to see me do. You don't want no lumps in there, so you definitely have to keep it moving. Pull it towards you, away and towards you, away and towards you. It works every single time. Now for this part, you want to make sure you add a little bit of water, hot water that is, lower the temperature, and let the steam get into the pounded yam, so you're not going to taste the powder once it's cooked. Okay, back to the lobster now that it's cooled down. You want to look for the cross right by the head of the lobster. Get your knife straight through it, turn it around, and then all the way down the back of it. You're gonna see all the brain of the lobster pouring out. So you want to get a spoon and scoop that out if you can. Get the claws, twist that off, and leave that to the side at the same time. And near enough with there. It's all about plating up and putting everything together. I do apologize, I didn't get to show you guys the dropping of the spinach into the stew. But spinach into the stew, you literally need 2 seconds of it dropping in there. You want to keep the color if possible. And as you can see now, we've got pounded yam, lobster, and egusi stew. Boom! Served right there for you. Bon appetit.
One on the beat.